Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So look, I have some things I want to talk about, a lot of exciting things, a lot of exciting topics and whatnot. But first off, okay, we're just gonna get it out the way. We're just gonna talk about Monica, of course, right? I hate when YouTubers like have it on their title about a specific topic, and it's one that you really want to like hear about first, because you want to get that out the way. I don't like when they do that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about Monica first, because I know how it feels to wait around for a person to talk about a specific topic, and I believe in treat people as you want to be treated, something Monica needs to learn about. So you know what, we just gonna do that, okay? So let's get into this video. Okay, so look, I have been noticing that Monica had posted a Bible scripture on YouTube underneath her like community or whatever, and all the time, like when she's on live or whatever, she talks about God and stuff like that, and I'm like, girl, how are you gonna talk about God, right? How are you gonna talk about God when you don't even do nothing that's godly whatsoever? I'm not saying everybody's perfect and people make mistakes, but the mistake that you made is not a mistake. It's something you did intentionally, girl. Like, it's something you did intentionally. She still has not apologized to Ples, to her subscribers, to her audience, nothing. Like, she just doing this like she did nothing wrong. And I'm just like, baby, you did a lot wrong. Because if you would have talked to me the way you talked to Ples, you would have got cussed out right then and there. I'm sorry, that would have been a dead deal right there. So I don't know why she's sitting here posting scriptures and stuff like that. I don't know why she's sitting here talking about how she's of God and whatnot, and how she could sit there and call somebody else a witch. Baby, as far as I'm concerned, you ain't no saint. You may not be a witch, but you ain't no saint, and that's a fact. So I don't know what she gonna do, or if she will ever apologize. I feel like she should. And if she did it behind the scenes, which I doubt, but if she did it behind the scenes, she still owe her followers and her subscribers an apology for her actions, because that was uncalled for and it was rude. And I feel like she should apologize to those who watched her, supported her, gave her money and everything like that. She owes that to people. So that's that. Next, I want to talk about this Bow Wow and Soulja Boy versus battle that happened. Oh my gosh, you guys, that right there was lit. Okay, that was lit. That was everything I could have hoped and dreamed for. I have to say, that was probably the best versus battle, like thus far. That was the best versus battle so far. I thought it was extremely comical. I thought, you know, Soulja Boy was funny. I thought Bow Wow was like funny, how they were going back and forth. Honestly, I thought like towards the end, Soulja Boy was going to bring out Nicki Minaj and do another song with her, because I thought that would be so funny, yo. But I was really happy, because I'm thinking about, let's see, Soulja Boy, he brought out French Montana and Romeo, which I was like, oh my God, Romeo, like, that was dope. That was dope, because they needed to, I wanted to see them on stage together. So I'm glad that Soulja Boy did that. I'm glad he was able to pull that off, you know. And then he also brought out DJ Academics. So, you know, that was a vibe. And then Bow Wow brought out, let's see, he brought out the Brat, he brought out Jermaine, he brought out who else? Oh my God, 3 6 Mafia, Who else did he bring out? He brought out a lot of people. Like, I can't even name them. I can't even remember who all he brought out. But it was a whole vibe last night. Like, my whole childhood just flashed before my eyes. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, you know? So, I'm very, 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 very happy that he brought... Like, they brought everybody out. Like, it was just so funny how they were bashing each other even though they were cool. And Romeo's speech was really, really awesome as well. Like, that was a mature speech right there. And I have to say, Master P did an amazing job raising his kids. And I wish other rappers would look at how he raises his kids and follow along. Because I feel like he's a really, really, really good example of a father. Like, Romeo turned out to be an amazing kid, you know. I don't know him personally, but from what I see, he turned out to be amazing. So kudos to Master P for that. Like, straight up. So next, I want to talk about Tristan Thompson and Khloe Kardashian. So Tristan apparently, you know, is in support of Khloe and stuff like that. And I'm just like, well, I mean, I guess Tristan, that's all you can do is be in support of Khloe. I mean, she is the mother of one of your children, okay? And you done cheated on her how many times? Like, that's the least you could do is be supportive of her. You know what I'm saying? So he's a dud. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to go ahead and point out Khloe Kardashian too. Girl, how you going to sit there and say Jordan still owes you an apology? Since when does Jordan owe you an apology? And for what? For what? Like, you dogged her and everything like that when it was your man's fault. And guess what? Now you're not even with your man. You're not even with your man. And honestly, I feel like Khloe owes Jordan an apology. Khloe owes Jordan an apology. Because she dogged Jordan Woods so bad. And I thought that was messed up. And I felt like if Kylie knew right from wrong, she would have stuck up for Jordan. If she was a real friend. But that's not what she did. She went along with her sisters because, you know, the sister clan got to stick together no matter what. And I feel like they made some sort of pact or something like that, which I was just like, y'all got to point each other out. Like, right is right, wrong is wrong. Khloe used to be one of my favorite Kardashians back in the day. And then I don't know what happened. I guess the media got too much into her head. And she thought she was it. Like, she thought she was it after she started doing all that work and stuff with herself. And I was just like, you have audacity to sit here and bash Jordan Woods when it was your man. It was your man that pushed up on Jordan. So I feel like Khloe owes her an apology for that. Next, let's talk about the Real Housewives and how they're doing this like whole all-star thing, which I'm actually looking forward to. I really want to see how all the housewives like mix in together. Will it be cliquey? Will it be cordial? I know there's some mishaps with Cynthia and Kyle, and then Kenya and somebody else supposedly. I don't know. But I'm really looking forward to watching this, and I'm probably gonna do reviews on each episode. Like, I'm gonna do Real Housewives of Potomac, which that's something else I cannot wait for. So I don't know if y'all have Peacock or not. If not, I'm gonna talk about each person like I do anything else. So I do look forward to doing that. Then I want to talk about the Olympics. Yo, I'm so proud of Simone Biles. She is really out there doing her thing. Simone, like, she automatically gets spot #1 in the Olympics. Like, she automatically gets spot #1. I don't see nobody else getting the gold medal. Like, you can try to outdo Simone, but I don't see nobody else getting a gold medal. Simone is a beast. That girl gets that air. Like, when I look at her, I just be like, girl, like, them legs are powerful. You are powerful, girl. So, I'm looking forward to that. I think Jordan Childs will be in the Olympics. And then, I think Michaela Skinner will get the last spot for sure. Michaela Skinner will probably get the last spot. Which I hope Mick does get it, you know. I like her. And then, I think, was that it? Oh, I wanted to talk about, the bicycle race in France. And how that person who was holding the sign just thought it would be a good idea to get in the middle of the way. It almost seemed like somebody was, like he was paid maybe or something to do that. Because nobody is that stupid to do something like that. Like, you destroyed, like, you ruined a whole race. Like, I hope they have to redo that race because it wasn't fair. And, like, or at least start at that point and move on, because I don't think it was fair and somebody did end up getting injured. So I hope that they are able to do something about that. I know they're still looking for the guy and stuff like that, so I thought that was pretty crazy. And then lastly, I wanted to talk about how the building fell in Florida. I just want to say, like, my thoughts and prayers go out to everybody. That was, like, literally insane. And also, there was another building that fell, but I can't remember where it was. But either way, I want to send my thoughts and prayers out to anyone that was injured, hurt, that died, to their families, like, all of that. Because that right there, that's tragic. And I hope they figure out what exactly happened. So yeah, just pray for the families, please, and pray for those who are injured, and hopefully everyone's able to move on and heal from that. So yeah, I just really want to come on here and make this video because, yeah, there was a lot that needed to be said. I just hope Monica can get it together, because honestly, I don't know what's up with that girl. She, you know, in the words of J. Cole, pride is the devil, right? But even the devil can quote a scripture, y'all. Even the devil can quote a scripture. Y'all keep saying that. And I keep saying, you know, the devil comes in many forms, shapes, whatever. He came as a snake in the Garden of Eden and was able to manipulate Eve into biting that apple. Now, she can use the scripture to manipulate everybody else's mind. So don't, just because a person quotes the scripture does not mean that they are of God. Just always remember that, okay? Just because a person knows the Bible by heart, can post a scripture, any of that, does not mean they are of God. Their actions, it is their actions that show you if they are of God. So always, always, always remember that. If I tell y'all anything, just remember that, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to end this video, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Hopefully some good juicy stuff happens this week, but nothing too crazy, like, you know, nothing harmful or anything like that. So yeah, everybody, I hope you have a blessed night, and I hope your week is a blessing. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.